Right, we got another product to review here. This one here is a wireless camera, and there's a solar panel that is built into this system so that it can charge the energy from the sun into the camera and record continuously. It's a Wi-Fi camera, and I'm gonna show you how this looks right out of the box. So some of the features that it talks about on the box is that it's a wire-free camera, so that you'd be able to 100% just port it anywhere. There's no cords, no wiring harnesses, no hassle. And also there's motion detection, so you can get push notifications onto your phone if there's anything detected. And it's got full color during the day, high definition at night. Got an instruction manual of how to set it up, what apps to download on the iOS and the Android. And then here is the actual solar panel. Okay, it's got like a USB-C kind of a connection to the device. And I'm wondering how long this charge will last once it's out there in the sun. Looks like it goes into this USB port here, and this is the actual mount right here, the bracket. Looks like there's 3 screws right there. This is another adjustable swivel. This is the ball part of it. Here's another charging cable. And the screws to mount this all.
So,
I've charged up this device for about 14 hours now, like it recommended in the pamphlet. There's the device being charged up. They provided this USB to a USB-C cord, so that's what I used here. Now, since this is charged up, the internal battery should be good to record, and I'm going to proceed to the next step. Now, there are a few tips. One of them includes being close to the router when connecting this camera. So I'm going to get within 2 feet of this wireless router and then start this setup process so that I can get this all connected up wirelessly. Now, this camera doesn't come with a micro SD card like this, but I do happen to have one of these class 10 micro SD cards. So I'm just going to plug it into this slot here, and then it'll be ready to record footage right onto there. Okay, so I am downloading this app. It's called the SE Cloud app, and this will allow me to pair my phone and the camera together. I can format the card through the app, and I'm about to see all the functionalities of it once it's done installing here. Okay, so it looks like it's all installed. I'm just going to open up this, allow it to send notifications. I'll go ahead and allow that. Allow it to find networks. I'll go ahead and allow that. Some of the agreements. Okay, track activity. Okay, just allowing all of this. And then just got to log in or sign in with Apple. Okay, so now
after the device powered on, scan the QR code on the device or on the monitor.
Okay, scan the code. Here's the QR code on the device. Just gonna scan it here. There we go. Please click add. So let's add it. Power on the device. Okay, let's power this on. Okay, it is powered on.
Start configuration mode.
Device light is blinking. So I'm gonna allow it to remote view and then connect to my Wi-Fi here, and I have to type in my Wi-Fi password here.
The wireless connection is successful.
Okay, so the wireless connection is successful, it says. So that's a good sign. I think I've paired up this camera to this, okay. And let's see what happens here. Okay, so this is live video from the app itself. See, I'm pointing the camera at the camera lens. I'm pointing it at me, the side of my head here. And you can see that it is pointing right here at me. So it is definitely working. Live feed. So right now the 12:30 is the time. And I have it set up in my business at like the drive-through window. So I can just remotely see who's coming from the window here. Just offers a really close view here. And I have it wirelessly set up, but I'll be able to see anyone who's coming through this window here remotely from my phone. Just like I could get their license plate number if I wanted, and I think it's just gonna be a really good view. I'm going to be testing out how far this can reach, and if it's connected up to a solar, that'd be ideal for an outdoor setup too. Like if I wanted to monitor the perimeter of this building through my phone, I could do that too. Alright, so I have this camera set up here, and right now I just have it tied into my wireless bank, and it doesn't draw a lot of power. I had this thing on since 12:30. This bank is just keeping it powered on, and I'm pretty happy with just having this as a portable wireless surveillance unit for now. I can monitor it through my cell phone. It'll give me alerts if there's any motions at this window. Sometimes our drive-through bell doesn't go off. Maybe it's this cold weather affecting the pressure of the hose in the wireless alert. That'll help me to know if there's a customer here, know if there's any motion sensed out here, and see, it just like notifies me on my watch there. And I'm gonna set this up at the outside to see how that works with the solar energy and recharging it and powering it on wirelessly. Okay, so currently I have it set up to my power bank, but I'm gonna unplug this and then we're gonna test it out and see how good the solar capability of it is. So this is the solar unit right here, and it's got a nice rubber stopper so that you can use this in the rain even. It's got an IP rating so you can even power this in the rain. Let's see if on my app it says that it's charging when I put this in the sun and it's plugged up. Okay, so I got it out in the sun. You can see the panel. The sun is kind of like a 90-degree perpendicular to this angle here, and this bottom part, it feels like there's a magnet there. It feels kind of sticky, but let's go over into my camera settings and see if it's charging from the sun here, because that's what we're testing out. We're testing out if this will draw power from the sun or not. Okay, we're going into the SC Cloud app here, and when it's saying connecting here, okay, let's see here. It says it's online. Okay, yes, it's charging. There's a little icon there that says, okay, yes, it's charging. There's battery life on it, so I can hear it going. Yeah, and there's a charge. Yeah, see there? You can see the car right there, and you can see the power on, the charge cable signal right there. So that's neat. I can mount this up with a mount anywhere outside here, and as long as it's within the Wi-Fi connection distance, this thing will power off of the sun. I don't have to have any electricity plugged into it. Alright, so when I was talking about this bottom part is magnetic here, let me show you what I mean. So like, here's a nice metal pole, right? If I wanted to just stick this right here, boom, that's a magnetic connection right there. I think that's pretty good. I could move it any way I like, and then just have this out here mounted anywhere, and just have this running off of solar power, you know? That's pretty damn ingenious. I'd have to mount this on with some kind of mounting, but you know, that camera is holding up there by itself. Alright, so my final thoughts about this wireless security system. It's nice because it's magnetic and you can post it up onto a metal pole outside like I showed you. It's good because it's very low power consumption. I've started recording on that device about 12:30ish, and it's 5 o'clock now. With a little small power bank, it's still powering up and still has a full battery cycle, so I have a feeling it'll work all day long. Now, this device, it is 100% wireless, so you don't have to worry about connecting anything, connecting a wire over to a railing. It's just all done through a Wi-Fi. You have to have a router system and a Wi-Fi for it to work though, so make sure that you have that already in place. So I give this product a 10 out of a 10 review. I think it's great because you can put your own SD card into it and put up to 128 gigabytes so that there's local storage on it. But if you don't want to go with that option, you can also opt in to a subscription and get cloud coverage onto it. Get it on Amazon.com. It's a wire-free solar-powered security camera. And that's about it. Till the next time, I'll see you later, okay? Peace.